multi-stage amplifiers. So, what is the multi-stage amplifiers means? Multi-stage amplifiers are nothing but cascading the individual amplifiers. We are getting multi-stage amplifiers. Then, what is the need? What is the need of this multi-stage, or what is the need of cascading is? Generally, for faithful amplification, the amplifier should have perfect voltage gain and current gain and input impedance with the matching with the source, similarly output impedance matching with the load. These four parameters we have to consider for an amplifier to have a faithful amplification. Generally, for all the practical consideration, all these requirements are not satisfied by using a single amplifier, single stage amplifier. So that's why we are going for multi-stage amplifier. So multi-stage amplifiers we are having two types. So these multi-stage amplifiers can be considered as cascade amplifiers and cascode amplifiers. Cascade and cascode. Among this cascade, we are having three types. So among this cascade, we are having the first one is CEC, second one is CECC, and third one is CCCC. And this is also called Darlington pair. And CEC, this is for high voltage gain, and CCCC for this impedance. This is for high input impedance, and this is CECC for impedance matching. And here we are having this cascode is the only one case we are having. That is nothing but CECB, and CECB amplifier is called cascode amplifier, and this is for high gain bandwidth product. High gain bandwidth product. So this is the different types of multi-stage amplifiers we are using: cascade and cascode. Among the cascade, we are having these three types. So CEC, CECC, and CCCC. And CCCC is also called Darlington pair, and it is mainly used for impedance matching. And coming to the CECB, it is for high gain bandwidth product. Okay, now coming to the selection, how to select these amplifiers and which stage we are going to be having. So this multi-stage amplifier, multi-stage means many can have. So we are having a first is initial stage, first stage, or first stage, and middle stages, and it may be have any number of amplifiers. Middle stages. And finally we are having final stage. So which amplifier to select for first stage, and which amplifier to select for the final stage, and which amplifier using for middle stages, we have to see. We know very clear that the first stage nothing but it is going to be connected to the source, and with the source one, the source have very low impedance. So to satisfy this low impedance for the source, we are using common base amplifier. So the first stage we have to mostly using for common base amplifier. Similarly, final stage, the final stage output impedance of a common collector amplifier is low. So the final stage to matching with the load. So final stage mostly we are using for common collector because to match with the load consider. Coming to the middle stages, and middle stages usually for mainly for amplification. So the amplification, so you know middle common emitter amplifier is good for in terms of voltage as well as current amplification. So we are using here CE amplifiers. So right, selection of middle stages is mainly by the CE amplifier, and initial stage is by the common base, and final stage is by the common collector. So this is the multi-stage amplifiers we are going to be using, and this analysis also there to check how this amplifier are going to be analyzed. Okay.